How would you like to cut through confusion and self-doubt and be guided by that intuitive creative flow so you say and do the right things that attract your ideal clients on autopilot? Discover your success flow zone so you grow your business rapidly without struggle and burnout. Connect deeply to your gifts and higher purpose so you radiate the wisdom, joy, and passion that attracts your ideal clients. If that sounds good to you, you are in the right place. First, a few disclaimers. I am not a conventional business coach, and I am not a business guru. This might sound like a bad thing because I'm not going to be talking about the typical strategies that business coaches teach you to grow your business. And I'm not going to be telling you about the typical formulas that business coaches talk about to help you attract more clients. But this is a good thing because I'm going to be sharing a new method that you probably have never heard of. And if you open your mind to it, I guarantee you will be very pleasantly surprised at how effective it is in helping you attract more clients and grow your business. So who am I and why should you listen to me? I'm Dr. Sandra Camacho. I'm an auric field expert. What that means is I can see the energy field that surrounds the human body. I have worked with hundreds of clients over the past 20 years, helping them make breakthroughs in both their personal and professional lives using my auric field methodology. Two things have always been true about me. I've always wanted to help people, and I've always believed that our subconscious is the key to creating success and fulfillment in our lives. My desire to help people heal holistically led me to become a chiropractor. At the same time, I studied the wisdoms and practices that have been around for a long, long time that help people understand their subconscious mind. Probably one of the main reasons I studied these methods was because I struggled with my own subconscious mind. I had an out-of-control inner critic. I struggled with massive self-doubt and lack of self-confidence. In fact, when I was first in practice, my anxiety level was so high when a new client walked in, I would literally go deaf. The critical voice in my head was so loud that I could barely hear over it. It would say things like, "What if you can't help them? What if they don't like you? What if they think you're a quack?" As the youngest and the only girl in my family, I was not expected to have a successful career. My father would say, "Why do you need to go to college? You will probably just stay home and have babies." My choice of career was not in line with my upbringing and was not supported by my parents. My parents' lack of approval affected my confidence level to a surprising degree. The experience of battling my own inner critic while trying to grow my practice gave me an acute awareness of how our inner blocks can obstruct our success, our confidence level, and our performance to an amazing degree. I became determined to develop a method that would help people release their subconscious blocks so they could create more success and more fulfillment in their lives. One day I was doing an intake on a new patient who came in to see me for her lower back pain. She's telling me about her back pain, what made it worse, what made it better, etc., etc. We had been talking for a few minutes when I saw a picture of a woman floating in the air between the two of us. The woman was yelling at my client, and I knew, and I had no idea how I knew, that this woman was my patient's mother. The image was just hanging there in the air between us. It was really weird. In fact, I was getting so distracted by it, I could barely hear what the patient was telling me. It was very strange, and I felt very uncomfortable. So finally, I asked the patient, "Do you get along with your mother?" She had an extremely challenging and stressful relationship with her mother. It was clear that this difficult and challenging relationship was a subconscious factor that was contributing to her back pain. From that day on, I began to see images around all my patients when they would come in for their appointments. By looking at and interpreting the images, I could help them get insight into the challenges they were currently facing in their life. Even though these images were helping my clients, I struggled with them because I really didn't know where these pictures were coming from. I was afraid that I was going crazy because my mother had suffered from psychotic delusions and had to be institutionalized. I did not go to networking events because I was very uncomfortable talking about what I was doing. I was seriously afraid that people outside my practice would think I was a crazy person. So I kept what I did with my clients a well-kept secret. This went on for several years until one day the images I had been seeing around my clients all of a sudden became colors. So instead of pictures, I now saw colors around my patients' bodies. This was a great relief to me for two reasons. First of all, the meaning of the colors were much easier to interpret. The information that was communicated through the colors was much more straightforward and direct. And secondly, I finally recognized that perhaps I really wasn't crazy at all. What I was perceiving was, in fact, the human energy field. Eventually, over time, I found that people who were most enthusiastic and seemed to benefit the most from my auric field method were women entrepreneurs. Clients repeatedly told me about breakthroughs in their personal and professional lives. In fact, one of my earliest clients attracted a $100,000 project, the biggest she had landed all year, after working with me for 6 weeks. She was so pleased with her results, she paid for her sales associate to work with me to help her company make more sales and get better results in their business. So now that is what I do. I'm an intuitive business coach with a somewhat unusual skill set. I help women entrepreneurs attract more of their ideal clients and attract more wealth and success in their businesses by tapping into their inner wealthy women. Here is a mind-blowing statistic for you. 95% of women entrepreneurs struggle to grow their businesses and attract their ideal clients because of this one hidden problem that most business coaches fail to address. And now a shocking claim. Solving this one problem will completely change yourself and your business so dramatically. You will start to attract your ideal clients practically on autopilot. What is this problem? It's not having the wrong website. It's not procrastinating and failing to take enough action. It's not lack of confidence or not being positive enough. It's not poor networking skills. It's not marketing ineffectively. It's not failing to position yourself as an expert. In truth, all of these issues can definitely hurt your ability to grow your business and attract your ideal clients. But they are all just symptoms of the underlying problem that is their root cause. What is that problem? Give up. It's cultural programming. Your cultural programming shapes your life. It creates your belief system and shapes all your thoughts, feelings, decisions, and actions. But the real reason cultural programming is so powerful is because it does all these things below the surface of your conscious awareness. Let's talk about the two main types of cultural programming that have a huge impact on your business success. The first type of programming is what I call your basic familial cultural programming. This is the programming you received from the day you were born that tells you all the things you need to be and do so you will be accepted by your tribe. It's been passed on from parent to child for millennia, so it is hardwired into your nervous system. It's the software in your inner hard drive that shapes your decisions, your habits, and your behavior. Here are some specific examples of cultural programming that has been passed on for generations that many of us got growing up. Don't think about yourself. Thinking about yourself is selfish. Don't be too big for your britches. Always be pleasing to other people so they will like you. It's not okay to stand out. Don't toot your own horn. Men are natural leaders. Women are natural followers. Don't be too assertive. If you are assertive and a leader, you are the B word. This is just a small sample of the programming that may be blocking your business success right now, and you don't even know it. All these messages can block your success. They can block your clarity and confidence. They can make you feel very uncomfortable about taking the actions that will best serve you both in your life and in your business. Now let's talk about the other type of programming that can be even more insidious and unhelpful to you as an entrepreneur. I call this type of programming male warrior success programming. This programming comes from our patriarchal culture about what success is and how it is created. Here are 4 examples of male warrior success programming that may have been taught to you by a teacher, parent, or other authority figure. Emotions and feelings are irrational and illogical. They must be mastered if you want to be successful. All doubt is bad. It should be ignored and overridden with positive thoughts. Success takes enormous, almost torturous, self-discipline. That means continually pushing yourself to do things you hate doing. And finally, number 4, the mother of all male warrior success programs that blocks women entrepreneurs. Drum roll, please. You need to work extremely hard to be successful. If you are not successful, it's because you are not working hard enough. True success has nothing to do with working hard. In fact, if anything, the opposite is true. True success comes from being in that joyful creative flow that comes from being guided by your soul. When you're guided by your soul, you say and do the right thing at the right time. You attract the right people and opportunities, and your ideal clients are drawn to you like a magnet. We could call this your inner SPS system, soul-directed positioning system. Unlike your linear thinking mind, your inner SPS system continually sees the bigger picture of everything that is going on in your life. It helps you make breakthroughs and guides you in amazing and innovative ways. And in fact, inner SPS is what allowed people like Einstein and Nikola Tesla to make their most groundbreaking discoveries. Strengthening your connection to your soul's guidance, or what I call your inner SPS, is essential if you want to create a successful, prosperous business that also fulfills your heart and soul. There is only one thing that can stop you from being reliably guided by your inner SPS, and that is cultural programming. Cultural programming hypnotizes you into believing that you need to do and be things that are not who you are in order to be safe and loved. It blocks you from connecting to your soul's guidance. Breaking through and releasing cultural programming is essential. to having a soul-centered, thriving business, working with clients that you love and who love you. In fact, it is the only thing that is blocking you from creating the business of your dreams that is filled with your ideal clients. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can I release cultural programming if it's in my subconscious mind and I don't even know it's there? Good question. I have good news for you. There is a very easy and effective way to release cultural programming. Cultural programming can be viewed in the energy field. It shows up as dark patches. By viewing your energy field and by seeing where those dark patches are, I can give you specific information on what that programming is and give you tips on how to release it. Let me tell you about my client Valerie. In her Inner Wealth Clarity session with me, I noticed a patch of brown in Valerie's heart area. I explained to Valerie that this indicated she was stuck in a comfort zone that was limiting how much love she could allow herself to comfortably receive from other people. Valerie immediately realized her struggle to attract clients was related to her discomfort around having a high level of personal power and love in her life. We then did an energy healing exercise to align Valerie so she could comfortably hold a new level of love, power, and abundance. She immediately attracted 2 new clients the very next day, one each for her private and group programs. What about you? Might you have a culturally programmed comfort zone that is limiting you in your life? Are you ready to break out of it? Are you ready to release the cultural programming that is blocking you so you can start attracting more clients and more success? That's exactly what you get when you sign up for my Inner Wealth Clarity session. This 45-minute one-to-one session is $150 value, but for a limited time, I'm offering it for a very special price. I know what you're thinking. I've tried so many things that didn't help me in my business. How will I know this will work for me? Perhaps you've done some conventional coaching programs. These programs are usually structured to help you get clear on your business goals and give you ideas and action items that are designed to attract more clients and grow your business. Many of these programs say that if you take all the actions they recommend, you will get results in your business. The problem is that in reality, your actions themselves do not really attract your ideal clients to you. I know what you're thinking. What do you mean my actions don't create my results? Let me explain. What really attracts your ideal clients to you is not your actions, but your energy. Releasing cultural programming uplevels your energy. It makes you and your light shine brightly so you stand out from the crowd. Your ideal clients are attracted to your new higher energy and light. When they feel your energy and see your light, they immediately know you are the one they are meant to work with. I know what you're thinking. Are you saying I won't have to take any actions to begin attracting clients other than remove the programming that is blocking my light? Yes, that's exactly right. All you need to do to start getting results is begin removing the programming that is currently blocking you. And that happens when you show up for your call. It's that simple. Let me tell you about a few of my other clients just like you who got great results. My client Susan had cultural programming blocking her in her acting career. Susan's parents repeatedly gave her negative messages about her choice of career. After working with me and releasing her parents' programming, she was offered the biggest roles ever in her career. A major role in an independent film and a role in a cable television series. My client Sarah had programming that made her overwork. Needless to say, she struggled to attract clients. Once she released it and allowed herself to do the things she enjoyed to grow her business, She got more new clients in 1 week than she had in the previous 2 months. My client Sonia had programming that told her she shouldn't express her opinions if they differed from other people's. Once she released this inhibiting programming, she began speaking up more and being more assertive. The results were her income grew by just 20% in 2 weeks. So let me ask you this. Are you ready to stop struggling and let success be fun and easy? Are you ready to stop feeling frustrated and supercharge your business to the next level? Are you ready to come out of hiding and shine your light so brightly that you attract your new clients practically on autopilot? If you answered yes, you do not want to miss my special offer. Right now, you can get my Inner Wealth Clarity session, a $150 value, for only $47. In this session, we take a look at your energy field to help you identify what programming may be holding you back in your business right now and give you tips to help you break through it. This one-to-one 45-minute session with me is a $150 value, but for a limited time, you can get it for just $47. But do not wait. I have a limited number of spots available at this special price for a limited time. Imagine working fewer hours and making more money, enjoying yourself at a networking event and easily attracting 3 new clients, waking up in the morning to 5 new signups for your new program, having new clients chase you instead of you chasing them, doubling your income in 1 year's time. All these things are possible once you release the cultural programming that is blocking your natural magnetism. You shine your light out into the world and start attracting your ideal clients practically on autopilot. Sound good? If this sounds good to you, you do not want to miss my special offer. Just click on the sign up link at the side of this video to sign up for your Inner Wealth Clarity session and begin up-leveling your energy and attracting more of your ideal clients right now.